Hey everyone, I hope you're doing very well. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a creation that I've been working on out of Legos, and it is Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum and Peter Parker's apartment. So it's playing off of the Sanctum Sanctorum Showdown set that Lego released recently for Infinity War, and this is my own version of it. It may not be as accurate to the movie as that one, but I thought this one looked much cooler and more detailed. So I'm just gonna show you around, and you can let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. So yeah, let's get into it. So we are going to start off with the exterior of both the Sanctum Sanctorum and Peter Parker's apartment building. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the exterior here, and let me just show you the top. So this is the roof of the Sanctum Sanctorum. It's made out of sand green tiles and 2x4s and 2x2s and lots of different bricks, and just in the sand green color, which are kind of hard to get a hold of, I found out, so I had to order a bunch. And I think that it turned out pretty well. It's relatively stable. It comes out a little bit like this, and you can detach it because it's held in by clips up here. Let me just show you that. So you can look in there, you can see that it's held in by some clips. And I used the same window from the Sanctum Sanctorum set that Lego released in 2016, I believe. So yeah, and then I used a blue and tan, light tan color scheme. Or brown, sorry, and yes, I used some clear window pieces here. And there's a balcony here, which I think looks pretty cool. You can fit a minifigure here. There's a 1x4 little area for minifigures to sit there, or to stand. And then I used these flick-fire missile pieces with little lanterns hanging off and a glow-in-the-dark stud on the end to show some lighting outside the house. And then I used these fencing sword pieces for decoration. So I think it looks pretty good overall. Let's move around here to the side. Let me just, okay, so this, when they're folded out like this, like they are in this orientation, they can, it looks kind of weird without something there, so I made this little piece here with an ATM and a trash can and a street sign, so you can put that in there when they're open. But when they're closed, you can take it out, and then it looks more natural. And let me just show you this real quick. And so this is an ATM piece, a sticker piece from a different city set. And let me just take this off. So if you take that off, you can see that there's a bunch of money in there. $100 bills, the only dollars. And then got a trash can full of some studs, not really worth showing because they're just multicolored. And then we've got the street sign from the Ultimate Bridge Battle set. That's Spider-Man, so I will set this off to the side, and that's that. Okay, continuing on, we've got some green doors, and I made it look a little abandoned-ish, I would say. In regards to, Doctor Strange himself can teleport inside his Sanctum Sanctorum, so there's no need for the doors. So I felt that he would put some way of telling people to stay out, you know, this is his house, and make it look less obvious. So he would have less of a chance of getting discovered, I would say. And then I've got some pieces, some broken ground pieces to just give the Sanctum Sanctorum a little bit of a, you know, a design outside, or a little bit of character on the street, at least I should say. And coming around the side, well, here we go. We've got this Daily Bugle sign that bends down. And that's also from the Ultimate Bridge Battle set. And here we are. This side is the exact same as the other. Just a little window pane. And side. So yeah, this is the exterior of the Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. Now we can move on to Peter Parker's apartment building. The exterior of that. So let's turn it around here. And as you can see, there on the bottom floor outside, there are a bunch of spray paint or graffiti and posters from the Ultimate Bridge Battle set as well. And I felt that these were pretty fitting for what it is, I would say. And so yeah, I just felt that would be a good use of those pieces. And over here there's none, and there's a little bit of a sand dripping down here. And then we've got some foliage here, as you can see. And just got a little bit of design. We've got some tapestry bricks here. And here some more, and just in different colors. So I felt like this is the lighter color in the center, as you can see by this tile here and the bricks. And then up here, it's like a more of a clay color. And here is the gray, and this is just some more detail on the exterior to show some wear and tear. And here's the roof. Looks pretty cool, I would say. Oh, whoops, I just knocked off the flower pot. So this flower pot is next to some balconies here. As you can see, I think these look pretty good for what they are. The red and gray and tan, I think, work really nicely together. But just let me know what you think about that. And how I can improve or whatever, just let me know. And this is a fire escape ladder, so I'd say it looks pretty good for what it is. It's similar to the Sanctum Sanctorum Showdown set version, and then there's another one over here. So yeah, and then there's some more foliage down here, right there, as you can see. And then that's about it for the exterior. And there's the blue tinted windows, as you can see. I felt that gave it a more authentic feeling than clear windows. So, okay, so let's move on to the top of the building here. So we've got some little canisters here. We've got a handle here and then a tube. And we've got a shed here that leads with stairs, not actually, but just theoretically, leading stairs down to the bottom floors. And this actually comes off. There's nothing inside at the moment, but just in case, I mean, you want to put anything in there, it does come off. So then you can put that back on. And also, I made a little space here for this crane from the there was one set that it came with Spider-Man and Iron Spider versus Sandman, and I think that looks pretty good there, but it's all down to personal preference, so I just took it off for this video, but I'm just showing you guys that you can put it there. It's available to put there, so yeah. And then over here behind the shed, we've got a caution sign and a help poster for a cat stuck in a tree. So then we've got a little bird's nest up here. So overall, I think the exterior for both look pretty good. So yeah, and right now I'm going to show you how it closes up just like their real set. So let's see. Oh. So here we go. It's closed up now, and you can move it around freely. Closed up. I'd say it looks pretty good closed up. Let me just give you a total view. Side view. It blends pretty well, I would say. I'm sure I could have done a bit of a better job there, but I'd say it looks pretty good. The exterior, at least. And so now let's get into the interior. So first of all, we're going to start off with Peter Parker's apartment building, the interior. So the top floor here is Peter Parker's room. So here we've got some posters of Spider-Man and who is Spider-Man, just to show that he's keeping track of how the Daily Bugle is making advances on Spider-Man's identity, so he can make sure to put a stop to that if that ever happens. And this is his bed, and it's... Oh, that just came off. Oh, okay, well... this is his bed here, and I'd say it looks pretty good for what it is. And you see there's a little bit of space down there. He got his backpack hanging off the end. And if you look really closely back there, you can see his camera hanging there next to the Daily Bugle. Okay, and then this is Peter Parker himself. This is a minifigure that I made custom. I think it's one of the Freemaker twins from the Lego Star Wars line, and I just switched the torso and pants. But overall, I think it looks pretty good for Peter Parker. And let me just move him out of the way so you can actually see. Okay, so you can see that he's got his computer here with his little keyboard, some books, and then he's got a lamp here that can be moved a little bit. So, and then there's a little drawer. Not accessible, obviously, but... So yeah, that's the top floor with Peter Parker's room. So moving down, we've got the kitchen area, and as you can see, it's pretty elaborate. We've got Aunt May cooking some crab on the stove over here. Let me move her out of the way as well. So now we've got a baguette resting there, and if I open this up, I believe we've got some fruit. So we've got an apple in there. Pretty cool. Close that up, the cabinet. And as you'll see with the fridge, there's a lot of fruit in this house, you know? I think Peter Parker needs a lot of fruit to fuel his crime-fighting needs, you know what I'm saying? So he's got a pineapple and a banana and a red apple. So a lot of fruit. That's that's for sure. And then we've got mustard and ketchup here. We've got a glass. We've got a napkin. We've got a little hamburger with mustard and ketchup and a carrot, and then a little flower vase back here on the bar-style table. So just got one seat for now, but I'm gonna add another seat later. So, and down here we've got Peter Parker's suit room, which obviously is not accurate to any of the movies or comics really, but I thought it would be super cool, a super cool use of the different costumes I have for Spider-Man. So over here we've got the Scarlet Spider suit, obviously not Peter Parker but Ben Reilly, but I thought it would be cool to include because it's a cool suit. So there he is. You can open up the doors and there's a little console there. So let's close that back up. And then in the middle here, we've got the Iron Spider suit, the old Iron Spider suit. I don't have the new one, but I'd say this one's pretty cool. So let's close that up. And then over here, we've just got the original Spider-Man suit with a little tracking device here. Show the coordinates. And this is obviously a Spider-Man suit with dual molded legs, which I thought was a super cool suit. So let's close that one up. And that concludes Peter Parker's apartment building interior. So moving on to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum interior. So this I'm very proud of. I think this is super cool. So this is the top floor where he hangs out and he experiments with different magic spells and whatnot. And I have Doctor Strange the minifigure here. So I'm just gonna take him out to show you. And I'll put him down here. So first of all, we've got a little bookshelf over here that has a little dinosaur statue on the top and a little bottle. It's got a little crystal there. You can see that. And then we've also got a weapons station here, which is pretty cool. And then we've got his desk with a bunch of envelopes and candles and a little lamp and a compass. So all of these are stickered tiles from the Sanctum Sanctorum set. So that's cool. And this is really cool. So this is a Lego custom Doctor Strange original, like comics version suit and costume. So I thought this was awesome. So this is just available for him to put on at any time, and this spins around, and I think it's super cool. So, oh, sorry, you can't really see that, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So here are some maps, and then another bookshelf with some bottles and another candle. And then we've got some glasses up there, and then you see the window that we saw when we covered the exterior. And then we've got another glass up here. So let's move down a level. So here's the second floor where we've got the ancient one, and no idea what his name is, but he's Doctor Strange's acquaintance, it seems. And here we go. We've got some chests here. You can't exactly open them, but there's some keys and jewels in here, and some more in this one. Got some more bookshelves. Got a top hat here and books. And then we've got a boarded up design for the floor, which I think personally looks pretty good. And here we go. Let's move on to the other bookshelf. So yeah, there's that second bookshelf, and there's just more books down here, and then there is a skull head up here. So that's what's going on there. And then finally, the bottom floor is we've just got the entrance here, and this is like where Doctor Strange will teleport when he comes in. And we've got this another like wooden board design, and personally I think the interior looks pretty awesome for this. It's for both, I would say. So yeah, let me just close this up and I'll give my final thoughts. And so yeah, so all in all, I would say that this is pretty cool. It took me a while to come up with this design and everything, so I would appreciate it if you'd leave some feedback or tell me what you think in the comments section, and you know, like it if you liked the video and like the mock, or dislike it if you didn't, and subscribe if you really like the content. So, and let me know what else you want to see, because I'm game for anything. So yeah, just let me know, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.